Welcome back everyone to Fortnite Friday. I've received so many requests to draw this character, so I know you're going to enjoy this. Today we're drawing the Eternal Knight from Fortnite Season 3. Let's get started in the center of the page and add a point in between the eyes. So we're going to start right in the middle, start with a point. Now from here we're going to angle straight up and out towards the left. Go back to the center, go up and out towards the right. And then from the top we're going to draw a straight angled line going up and out towards the side of the head. Let's start with the left side. With that straight line going out, go to the right side. So I'm going to bring this out towards the same height. And we'll move back in and draw the inside edge of the helmet. From the left side, we're going to step in, draw a curve. We're going to come down and just bend that in. We want to leave a gap in the center. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. Coming down, rounding this out, and then coming in. And then from the inside, we're going to come straight down towards the bottom of the helmet. Let's move back to the outside and draw the side of the head. We're going to start on the left, draw a straight line, coming down to right about there. Do the same thing on the right. And we'll curve in the bottom edge of the helmet. Starting on the left, come in, and we'll just bend that down. And we'll curve down and in towards the bottom of the helmet. Let's close off the bottom of the head. We start on the left side. We'll draw a curve, coming down and then up on the right. Let's move back up and draw on the eyes. From the outside, we'll step in, draw a short line coming down towards the bottom of the eye. Do the same thing on the right. Now from here, we're going to curve in and then up towards the top. Let's go ahead and fill the inside of the face in black. Let's add that trim detail on the side of the mask. We're going to start on the left side, curve in, just pull that all the way down towards the bottom. Just line this up on the right side, come in, and then down. And then we'll thicken up the trim along the top. Starting from the left side, we're going to step down. We're just going to taper this, coming in, and then down on the inside. Line this up on the right, go up, and out. Let's add those covers along the side of the head. Starting from this point, draw a short line going out. Come straight down along the side of the head to right about there. And we'll pull that in toward the side of the head. And then we'll add a spike. From the top corner, I'm going to step down, angle down, and then out. Now I'm going to pull that down and in. Do the same thing on the right. Let's work our way up towards the top of the helmet. We'll start from the left corner, and angle up, and then in. Go to the right, and do the same thing. And then from here, we're going to come down and in towards the center. So we pull that in to right about there. Go up on the right side. Now from that center point, we're going to draw a straight line coming all the way down towards the center. Let's extend this line going up towards the top. So we go up to right about there, and then we'll bend out the sides. Starting with the left side, we're going to go out, and then go straight up towards the top. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going out, and all the way up towards the same height. Let's flatten off the top. Starting on the left, we're going to angle down and out towards the left, and then the right. And then we'll connect the top towards the bottom with a straight angled line. Let's add some detail in behind the head. We're going to start right in the middle. We're going to start with a point. From here we're going to angle out and down toward the left and right side. Now we're going to extend these lines coming out towards the side of the head. So we're going to go out with a short line, and we'll do the same thing on the right. And we'll pull that down and in behind the side of the head. And now we'll add that decorative detail to the top of the helmet. From this point on the left, we're going to step down, we're going to angle down and out towards the left, right about there. Line this up on the right, do the same thing. And we'll pull this down and in towards that center line. Let's start with the left. Down and in, and we'll pull that up on the right. And then from that bottom point, we're going to step up, we're going to angle down and out towards the left and right. Let's thicken up the outer trim. Starting back at the top, we're just going to taper this in and down to right about there. And then we'll blend in towards the bottom line. Come down and in. Let's add that swirl. Starting on the left side, curve down, and just pull that in. We're going to line this up on the right, going out and then up. And then going back to the inside, we're going to angle up and in towards the top. And then we'll add a short line going up and out. Let's move down and tuck the scarf in underneath the helmet. We're going to start on the left side. Just going to curve down and then in towards the middle. Go out and up on the right. And then we'll draw the side of the body. From the left side of the scarf, we're going to step in, curve the body going out, and then down towards the hip. Line this up on the right. We do the same thing, coming down to the same height. And we'll close off the bottom. Starting back on the left, we're going to come down in the middle, round this out, and then go up. Let's add some detail to the body. We're going to start with the top of the belt. From the left hip, we're going to step up. Just going to trace that same curve, coming down, and then back up on the right. Then we'll add the buckle over on the left side. Start with one line on the left, step in, draw another line. Let's go back to the center and draw the bottom edge of the armor. Starting right in the middle, we're going to curve up and out towards the side of the body on the left. Do the same thing on the right. And we'll add that paint marking going across the body. Let's start on the right side, angle down and out with a short line. Then we're going to come down and out towards the left, and we'll come straight down. Let's draw on the top of the marking, starting back at the bottom, angle up and out. Now an angle up and in underneath the scarf. Let's add one more marking on the top left. Come down and out, and we'll taper that back up. Let's draw the outside edge of the tunic. Starting on the left, we're going to curve this out and then down. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to move back up and draw on another belt. We're going to start from the left hip. It's going to curve down and then out towards the right. Step down. We're just going to trace that same curve. Going down and then out. Let's add another buckle, but we're going to angle this down towards the left. Starting up here. Come down with a straight line, step in, draw that twice. And then from the outside, we're going to curve this up and in underneath the belt on both sides. Let's draw the center of the tunic. We're going to start on the left side, a straight line coming down. Now we're going to go to the right side, step in, and draw another line coming down towards the same height. Let's tear up the bottom edge. We're going to start back on the left, angle up and in, down and in. Now we're going to go up with a short line, and we'll connect this point to the outside with a curve, going out, and just bend that up. I'm also going to add a pouch on either side of the belt. Starting from the top, a straight line going out, straight down the side, and we'll pull that back in towards the hip. Let's move back to the center and draw the inside edge of the legs. Leaving a gap, go to the left side, curve the leg going out and down towards the left heel, move over towards the right, and do the same thing. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the heel, curve the foot coming down, and then up towards the toe. Now I'm going to go back to the left side and draw the top of the foot. We're going to start from the toe, we're going to curve up, bend the foot coming down, aim towards the heel, want to stop right about there. And we'll bend that back up towards the inside of the leg. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going up towards the top, rounding out the foot and coming down, and then pull that back up towards the inside. And then we'll add a thick sole along the bottom of the feet. We want to take this curve, step up, and just trace that across. Now we're going to move up and draw the outside leg. From this bottom point, I want to step up, curve out, and then down on top of the foot. Do the same thing on the right. Let's add the shin guard. Starting on the outside of the leg, we're going to draw a short angle line going up and in. Line this up on the right. Then it comes straight across towards the inside. Draw a short angle line coming down and in. And then we'll pull this down towards the top of the heel. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the arms. Let's start with the shoulder armor first. We're going to start right where the body meets the scarf. Start with a curve. Move down, and then up on the outside. Go to the right, and do the same thing. And then from the outside, we're going to step in and round out the shoulder. Going up, and bending that in behind the head. Let's add the shoulder spikes. From the top of the shoulder, we're going to step down, angle up and out on both sides. And we'll taper that back in towards the shoulder. Let's add a smaller spike just down below. We'll step down, angle up and out. And we'll taper that back in. And then we'll draw the arms holding two swords. From the outside of the shoulder, we're going to step in, curve down, and then out towards the wrist on both sides. Let's go back to the left side and curl around the thumb. Starting from the wrist, we're going to go up and then down. We'll round out the bottom of the thumb and then go back up. Let's do the same thing on the right. And then from the inside of the thumb, we'll draw the palm, coming down and then hooking that in. Now we're going to curl 3 fingers around the handle. Let's start from the outside of the thumb, draw a half oval, going out, and then back in. Let's add 2 more fingers. Stepping down, go out, in, and then up underneath the thumb. And we'll do that 1 more time. Let's move over and do the same thing on the right. And then we'll add the hilt on top of the hand. Start from the top of the finger, angle down and out with a straight line. Go straight up. Now I'm just going to pull that back up and in toward the top of the thumb. And then we'll come straight down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now the blade is going to sit on top of the hilt. From this top corner, I'm going to step out, draw a straight angle line, going all the way up towards the tip of the sword. Do the same thing on the right, going up and out towards the same height. And then from the tip of the sword, we're going to round this out. We go out, and then come straight down and in towards the hilt. We want to stop right about there. And we'll curve in and then down. Do the same thing on the right, going out and coming down towards the bottom, stopping right about here. And we'll add that notch, coming in and then down. And we'll draw the bottom of the handle underneath the last finger. Start with 2 straight lines, going down, close off the bottom with a straight line. Let's go back up to the wrist. We're going to curve around the palm, going in, go out in behind the handle. And then from the inside of the palm, we'll curve the arm, going in and then up in behind the body. We'll line this up on the right, come down, and then out. Let's add that band across the arm. From the wrist, we're going to step up and draw that same curve, going in and then down. And then we'll add a spike along the bottom of the forearm. Starting from the bottom of the wrist, curve in and then down, and go straight up underneath the forearm. There's a red band that goes across the top of the left arm. So we start at the base of the shoulder, curve in and then down, step up, just follow that same curve going out. And then finally, we're going to tuck the shoulder in behind the arm. Starting from this point, we're going to curve down and in behind the arm on the side. Do the same thing on the right. And that's pretty much it. There's the Eternal Knight from Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.